Good morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I don't know what the fuck that last song was, but it was an interesting, it was interesting. Let's just say that. By the way,
Fuck. I can't believe I just said that with my mouth.
Oh my god. Mr. Shot, thank you for the 2 months, buddy. By the way, we've got some new emotes, thanks to Never Rains. Have a look. We've got, what have we got? We've got Sock22 Yap. Is it not there? Here it is. We got this one. I'm not seeing it in my fucking, hold on, I got to reload my emotes. Let me see if I can see it now. I can see it now, okay. So we got this one. Oh, there we go, Prox has done them all. We got a little faceless emote, which was the GIF. We got a jail, but it's a horny jail. But this has got multi uses. There's a fucking Jeff emote, which is perfect. It's great. And then we got Yap. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I gotta remember to do something after stream today. But yeah, Never Rains popped off as per usual. You know what's a really sad thing? Yesterday, when I was chilling playing Rivals for a bit, Gorky brought baby Sock into the room, and I was showing her some of the characters. And guess which one she liked? I'm raising a monster. I'm raising a monster. Right. So it's Erin. I was around a bit last night doing some stuff. And I will explain everything soon. I've got all my stuff on me, and I think Dark would have had it. There's no cops on duty. There's no cops. I was like scrolling down trying to find them, but there's none. 4 EMS and 3 marshals. Oh my god. Okay.
Hey, Dark.
Hey, could you come pick me up from the apartment?
I sure as fuck can. I'm actually headed there right now to go try to help move one of the other cars from the parking lot there.
What cars
I
do we have
forgot the
here?
Marshall Gauntlets over there.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I can help drive it if need be. I saw Hughes is around and
Yeah,
signed on. That's good.
Yep, I have her in the car with me. I was about to use her to help me. Oh, ow.
Okay.
Yeah, I found a pole.
Must have came in. No way. They do
I
that.
forgot to put my seatbelt on.
Donkey. All right. I'm in the parking lot, so whenever you get here, I'll be here.
All right, we'll be there in a moment.
Bye. What happened last night? I came around for a bit. I tried to call Edgar. Did he text me back? Because I did a missed call. No. I tried to call Edgar, but he didn't pick up, so I don't know whether he wasn't around or something. And then I spoke with McNulty, I spoke with Barrick, and I spoke with Erin, and then I spoke with Viv for a little bit.
If you can do me the favor and move this. Oh, you have to get in the driver's seat.
Alright. Oh, Craig, you've got some carpet bone on your knees there, fella.
Yeah, I feel it. Trust me. That's not carpet burn. That is road rage.
Oh, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. Okay, where are we going with this? Just the marshal officer?
Yeah, just the marshal office.
Right. So I tried to speak to Edgar. I was going to stir the pot a bit. But he didn't pick up, and he didn't call me back if he was around. Then I called Barrick because I still hadn't briefed or debriefed Barrick on the whole situation. But he knew already, because the Facers called him the other day. And he also got marked and got a book. He got the original book we got by the sounds of it. Which is the one me and Peters got up in Vinewood. So, dude, I've got a massive fucking migraine. And then, so I spoke to Barrick and Arcadia with McNulty being there as well. TLDR was, Barrick was debriefed on everything we know. He spoke to... Yeah, he spoke to the Facers on Friday. They warned him, like... Come on, man.
I'm so sorry.
Come on, man.
My bad, man. I wasn't looking where I was going.
The tin and those glasses are turning you into a blind person, okay? You gotta sort that out.
I think so. Will do.
So then, what else? Yeah, and then we started talking about what we're gonna do to keep Barrick safe tomorrow. There was talks about like deputizing him and letting him be signed on as a marshal, but then, you know, the point was brought up about them like hacking into the systems and shit like that, and it might not be a good idea. So he's not going to be signed on, but he's going to be with police. What else? I got a safe house sorted. You know, for the meantime, Viv has graciously given us access to her house. I can't park this car here. Why?
It's because I'm parked next to it.
Oh.
Give me a second. I don't know. Oh, wait, it's because it's mine and I haven't parked it here yet. That's right.
There we go.
What was with your tail?
Oh, no, it's just someone crashing, didn't we?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We had a tail. Somebody was tailing us all the way from the apartments.
What? Did you get a plate?
I didn't know. It was that van. They were staying like 2 blocks back from us.
A van?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see on the roof. Yeah, so we got a safe house sorted. It's not the kind of thing, like from an OLC perspective, I don't want to lock him up there and, you know, throw away the key. It's like, let's say things are going badly, and we're under attack, and the people are hunting down Barrick, and there's a fucking shootout or something, and we're like, okay, let's get out of here, let's get into the safe house, and then we can get him inside and, you know, and dip, and keep him safe for a little bit. So that's at Viv's house in Mirror Park, which is, I think, number 8 on one of those. I can't remember. But I've got a bunch of keys. Me and Craig have one. I'm going to give one to Barrick. I'm going to give one to McNulty, and I'm going to give one to Peters. And then we've got one more, just in case. So that's happening. Well, basically, today is going to be build up to tonight. I am going to be streaming this whole thing. I'm going to stay around as long as I can. So it's going to be a long one today. It's going to be a long stream. So, God, I need to wake up. Hey, Dylan. Oh, dude. Oh my God, I'm so tired. So today's plan is gonna be prep for Barrick's defense. Me and Craig were talking, and I want to get Craig. There's nothing. I can't see anybody. What kind of AM was it?
They went up, like one of those moonbeam looking ones. It was like beige, white, pinkish, maybe.
You think it was just because you were in an unmarked cop car, or do you think it was something more?
Probably because I was in an unmarked cop car, and you know how people are. They're like, "Oh, look,
Yeah, like moths
unmarked
to a
cop car!
flame.
Everybody, look! I'm gonna be the cool guy who goes, look, everybody, it's an unmarked cop car." Even though it's like, I'm not even trying. My lights are
Yeah,
on, dipshit.
yeah.
I'm not trying to hide.
I know.
You're just trying to flex on nothing.
It's pretty stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It looks like Viv got everybody added to the alarm system, by the way. So that's all sorted
Alright.
at the safe house. Any developments last night? Anything happen?
No, honestly, after you went off duty, I didn't last much longer because I had to head back to the apartment for a while.
Okay. There's a 311 from Jordan Ackridge about Superior. Obviously, there's nobody around. Oh no, Roger's around.
That's concerning.
Roger's around. That.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
well, it's
direct him to
concerning
that.
because that's the corrupt county clerk, the one
Is
who's
what-
been talking with Edgar.
With Edgar, yeah. Maybe we
She's
should talk to her
corrupt.
about that. Maybe we should pull her in.
That's a good way to start your day.
Would
I'm
be.
pretty fucking cooked, so I'm not gonna be leading that.
I want to call Rose and just get her to a PD, and then once that's wrapped up, I'll go swoop in.
Hello.
Good morning, honey. How are you?
I'm okay, I think.
Abigail's playing
What
dress
do you mean you
up, by
think?
I don't know. The call was so sudden.
It was because I saw a 3-on-1 about any superior officers available. And then I look at you're the only cop on duty now. So
Oh,
I guess you're the superior.
Okay. Yeah, no, I can. You know what? I'm just gonna put out an ad. Lemon list. Add PD complaint line. Shift 3 specifically. Since
Yeah.
UPD.
Listen, I wouldn't normally do this, but that's someone of interest to us. So if you can find out what she wants, and I might come down and attach to that.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll take care of it. Who was it?
Jordan Ackridge.
Okay, for context, I don't see the 311.
Okay, I'll 3-on-1 it.
Okay. Actually, would you be able to tell them to give me a call? I'm in the lemon list as the Shift 3 PD complaint line.
Okay, I've done it.
Thank you.
Okay,
All right.
let me know if you're meeting up with them or anything.
All right, we'll do.
All right, cheers, honey. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. So today I wanna. I mean, maybe Hugh's gonna have Pat too. I don't know whether she's gonna be around later though, so I don't want to tie her into something.
No,
I think
she's about to pass out.
Oh, she is okay.
Yeah, this is about her bedtime.
I want to try and get as much info as we can, subpoena wise. Like up until Barrick is around. Basically, just do a bunch of prep work, I guess. I'm considering writing a pre-signed, not by a judge, but by command, search warrant for properties, in case he gets nabbed, and having just like one signed for like the people suspected to be tied in with the faceless, and we have concrete evidence for that might, that have properties. And we can just have that pre-sign, and then, oh shit, Barrick's been kidnapped. We don't know where he is. Let's kick some doors down, and then we can just get a judge to sign it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be my day, really. What about you?
Oshira. Oshira's been fully approved.
Hell yeah.
Her MDT access has already been transitioned. When she tries to go to the conductor's office, she's going to find that her ticket now has a marshal stamp on it as well.
Yeah.
So that the surprise is going to be ruined. She just needs to
That's
choose a
alright.
call sign. Everything else is good to go.
Okay.
If you see her first, which is more than likely going to happen, if you can give her the basic onboarding.
Yeah.
Which just showing her the bookmark, showing her around the office, giving her the heads up on uniforms and general expectations. She is a rookie marshal.
Okay.
So it is a non-solo marshal, so she'll have to ride with somebody. Same with
yeah. Until they get cleared. All right. Hey, honey. Yeah.
Can I get you to the BCSO?
Sure. You got a brief? What it's about?
I'm gonna be so real. I trust nobody. As in, like, bitches out here listening to phone calls all the time. So I don't want to say anything over the phone.
Okay, I will see you at BCSO.
They are meeting me at the BCSO, and then we are leaving and going somewhere else.
Okay. All right.
Because again, the last thing I want is for someone to overhear a conversation on the phone.
Okay. I'll come up to BCSO.
All right. See you soon.
Bye.
What happened?
No, Jordan's meeting up with Rhodes at BCSO, and then they're gonna go somewhere else. So he didn't say what it's about because he didn't want people listening in on the phone.
She's gonna kidnap him.
I don't think so, but just in case, I'll go. Craig, you haven't got any food or drink, have you? I just need a drink, really.
I have one food.
Thank you.
I do have one drink. It's my last one.
All right, perfect. Thank you very much. Oh God, Craig! Craig!
Oh, I landed on my feet. Oh, that was badass.
Why did you? What? Wait,
that was sick as fuck.
You're getting old,
I
man.
flopped over the edge and I landed on my feet.
Need to put these
Oh, that felt so badass. My ankles, though. I don't suppose that note had a time frame on when that shit's supposed to go down, is it?
No, but I don't imagine they're gonna nab Beric at his house while he's asleep, because the guy probably sleeps with a shotgun under his pillow. So I imagine it would be when he's around and in the city, like Los Santos, and not just up in his house. So I'd probably be if I'm gonna estimate, Beric said he's gonna be around like an hour or so before the storm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I imagine sometime around there, we gotta start keeping our eye out.
All right. I will keep my eyes to the skies.
We need to confirm.
I lay on my back and sleep.
Okay. I was gonna say, ATC didn't seem to be working last night, and that's really concerning. I don't know whether there's a me issue, but we might need to test that today. Because
How
if
long
ATC's
are you waiting?
What?
It sometimes takes like up to 2 minutes for.
Yeah, I waited like a
ATC
long
to do a full
time. Like
scan.
I waited like 2 minutes, and McNaughty was in a helicopter, PD heli, and I didn't see nothing. It's alright. You get some rest.
All
I might test it with Rhodes in a bit.
Yeah, all right.
All right. I'd really wish, I'd love if a bunch of marshals were around for this, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So anyway, what I was saying was, you know how Craig has got his listening device thing, his phone listening device? We're gonna get an investigative warrant signed for basically wherever Beric is. We're gonna have hopefully get a signed investigative warrant so that we can listen into phone calls of anybody in the area of Beric to ensure that they are not planning an attack on Beric. So it'd be the kind of thing that, like, let's say Beric is at City Hall. Then we have, like, Beric driving around, listening into phone calls of anybody driving past or in the area. And if we hear, you know, like, hey, what you having for lunch? You know, we stop listening because it doesn't sound like it's to do with anything. But if we hear, yeah, he's inside, I just saw him go in with a cop, then we're like, uh-oh, let's keep listening to this and get some info. Then, like I said to Craig, I'm going to see if we can get some pre-signed search warrants just in case. I want to write some PC that's going to, like... Because I want to do a lot of paperwork stuff today in the morning, and then we're going to have big action, maybe action, I don't know. Shit later on. And so, like, phone subpoenas, all that kind of thing, I want to get done today. I really wanted to talk to Edgar last night, because I was going to stir the pot so hard that I still could. I might save the little stir. It's not really a stir. Stirring suggests that you're, like, putting people against each other. I don't think I'd be doing that. Alright, to BCSO we go. Whistleblower 2.0. Four. And about subpoenas. We're gonna try and, well, I'm gonna try and get subpoenas for Brandon Valentino, Skipper Jones, Edgar de Castillo again, the Faceless again. Fucking hell. I think Future Hendrix has already got one. Frederick White again, I think might have already submitted one. And then who's the last one? J Hobbs. I want to get a bunch of subpoenas. But I think some other cops looking into the whole Matthew Colby thing might have already looked at subpoenaing those guys. So I just need to see if they're you know, finished, I guess. See here.
Maybe I should take out my ad while I'm dealing with this.
Well, hello.
Probably a good
I'm
idea.
going to. All right, there we are.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna jump into my vehicle, and we'll head over to somewhere. Don't quite know where. Just away from here. All right.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Off we go.
Let's see what Jordan's got.
I'm gonna leave my car here.
All right, this way. Just a heads up. I don't know if you want to park it, but these are public parking spaces, from my understanding.
Oh, okay.
So the choice is yours.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I'm just gonna grab my car.
He did change out the Santa hat. The hell, honey? Yeah, I better get it.
What?
I'll get in the back.
Oh, I was
got it.
I was just moving away because similar to Mission Row, if
Okay.
there's a vehicle in the spot next to you, you can't park your car. Just wanted to ensure
Hey,
that
cheeks,
wasn't an issue.
Whose emote
All
is
right,
that? That's
where should
cute.
we go?
All right. Well, I would say,
That's Ash emote.
from my point of view,
Ashlyn?
I don't really honestly know where to trust to go. I went to the. Hang on, I'm gonna let us get away from here a little bit.
All right.
I went to the old ranger station before, and that was a safe place. But I don't know if like other people have caught on to that by now.
Yeah, my only other concern is that it was said over the phone.
Yes,
And
exactly.
that's not to imply that everything said over the phone is,
No, I agree.
burned, but at the same
I got an idea.
time, it does pose a bit of a risk.
I know a
Nothing in
spot.
Toledo.
We can go like
Nothing in-
on
okay.
on top of this mountain in front of us, like right there. There's a nice
The
spot there.
windmills have been good to me in the past, so that's also a good place.
Right across this way.
Yeah, I think up
we do
here.
have
there's-
visual of.
That's what I mean. We'll see anybody coming. It's nice
Yeah,
and
you're
safe.
not
But
wrong.
there's a nice little spot up there.
All right.
This is
Good to see you,
AK's.
Richard, by the way.
Yeah, you too. How are you?
I've been better.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah, certainly no one's going to be checking over here, and if they do, we'll see them from a mile away.
Yeah, Jack.
Area
This is
slightly
the
above
spot
there.
where Colby was kidnapped from.
Remove any ability to give someone
Yeah.
height on us,
Yeah.
And Jordan might have been involved with. So
Okay, this works. Yeah, this works.
All right.
All right.
Well, what's going on?
So I spoke with Ruby York and Aaron Carter about 3 weeks ago, I believe by now. I'm the anonymous source. It should be listed as that in the report. That's what I was told I would be listed as. I was told though that there was a phone subpoena taken. I will be on that phone subpoena. I'm a DOC therapist. I was originally called by an individual as such. He needed someone to talk to.
Okay.
I know that in the past I may have made questionable decisions, speaking, I don't mean to be speaking lightly, but at the same time, I was very disillusioned by the PD after what happened to my coworkers and my good friend, Chastity Marie. But I have tried to get ahead of this from the beginning as an anonymous source. And so once I was given the information that there was a phone subpoena, I was like, I need to get in touch with someone to be clear on this.
can I get some context here? What's this regarding?
Edgar.
Right, and so you were
You already
given
know.
information about a phone subpoena
Yes.
by who?
Are you gonna say who? Like, listen, I am barely alive right now, and I'm not kidding. I am alive by a thread. If you say my name, I'm dead.
So, just to clarify here, because I don't have too much context, but from my understanding, what you're getting across here is that you provided anonymous information under the promise that you would be listed as anonymous and not actually
Yes.
named. But
Because I'm not a licensed therapist. That's the thing. I'm not a licensed therapist, and that's why I went to Ruby and I talked to her.
And so your concern is that
Now,
despite being listed in whatever report, because you're aware of a subpoena and you know you're going to be within it, it's going to expose you regardless.
yes.
Okay.
And I'm trying to be clear here. I'm trying to provide clarity that this person was very burdened with things. This is someone that I've spoken to at length about things. McNulty saw me talking to this person. And I should have gotten ahead of it then. But, I mean, again, I'm trying to stay alive. But I also still, for some stupid reason, care about people in this city. And even talking to you right now is probably going to be the end of me. But if you just ask Ruby, she'll tell you. Okay.
Okay.
Because I've already sent her. I already tried to call her. She knows I've tried to call her. Hopefully. But I talked to her probably 2 weeks ago about this. I have not been a part of anything, and I don't know anything. Because he even told me himself, like, I'm not going to tell you anything specific because I don't want to get you killed. And I said, well, thank you. I appreciate that, obviously. But he is not well. He is not mentally or physically well.
Okay. And who are we speaking about specifically here? Edgar. Okay.
But he met me because I am a DOC therapist in training. And I also work for the city, and I am a legal aid. There were no lawyers on duty this one night, and then I was listed. He just needed someone to talk to, and so he just talked to me at length. That was the first time I met him.
Got it. And during these discussions, so again, from my perspective, because I don't have an incredible amount of context, I'm still trying to piece things together here. Is the information in question something that only could have come from you?
That's the thing. I don't know, because I would really like to hear from Richard on some of this, because it's like I know that Richard knows the circumstances in which I quit MRPD. It's a bad look. It's a very bad look right now for me. But I really wanted to go forward with doing this DOC therapy position. I wanted to be I have done hours with, people that work there, in addition to short-term incarcerated, like that's how I met Edgar, in addition to lifers. I was passionate about this. Now, though, I'm wondering if that is even something that I should consider, because I feel like I might be looking at someone's alibi. And if that's the case, then okay. But it's also like I'm gonna have to give up my notes in the times that I've talked to them or whatever. Like, I don't know. I'm just I don't know what to do or say. Like, it's
Right.
it's a lot.
Yeah. So you're here to, I guess, make your concerns known about your name coming up when it shouldn't have come up, right?
I know that there's a phone subpoena, and I know I'll be in it.
Okay, but that's not why you came here, though, right? You came to
No,
complain
that is why. But I don't think that the left hand knows what the right hand's doing. I want to make sure that I need to connect myself to this anonymous source. At the same time, I need to still be anonymous.
Right, so this anonymous source thing, what information did you give to police that you're worried about?
It's not that I'm worried about it. It's that I need you to know that I have been forthcoming from the get-go.
Okay, so what was the information?
I know who he's killed. I know the details of Aaliyah's death. I know the details of her body, where it's located. Things like that. I should be listed in the report that I met with York and Aaron Carter. So if this gets out, I'm dead, though. Like, I need you to understand that. I am truly dead.
And what would come up in the phone subpoena that would imply that it was you?
Well, the text, I went back and looked at the text, because they look silly, honestly. It looks like, because he said, hey, look, he thinks he's somewhat of a charmer. But he is, you know, he's a flirty patient or whatever. I say patient. He just needs to talk to someone, and he's flirty about it, and then he makes demands. He's like, oh, you know, you need to look a certain way, or you need to dress, you know, in a certain way. And so I made comments about that, you know, and I was trying to meet up with him, and I said that I was at the debate at one time. Like things just look a certain way once I looked at them. I was like, you know what? Now that I know, like this looks insane for one thing, based on what people probably know if they remember me from MRPD.
Got it. Okay. Does he know your prior history regarding where you work?
If he does, I highly doubt that he would remember it because, like I said, he is not well. Like, he'll be standing in the snow with no clothes on, hardly, and sweating profusely. Like, he's just, I don't know. He's just not well. I am genuinely concerned about him.
Okay.
He's a tortured man.
And also, just to clarify here, your concern is specifically that he would be the one to hurt you, right? Not just someone that he surrounds himself with. It would be him specifically.
He makes comments of other people. I have only ever spoken to him directly. I do know someone that he trusts implicitly. I do know Brandon Valentino. I don't. He's been very respectful though of my privacy, which I appreciate. And I have been very clear, like, do not ever use my name. Like, even if we just talk like this, like, do not ever use my name. I do not want to be associated with whatever because, again, he tells me that there are things going on, but he never tells me what those things are.
Does that change when those things become the past? I mean, considering you mentioned.
No. Nope.
What was
he doesn't tell me.
What was the special occasion of details behind who he's killed?
He wanted to know if there were any investigations into those deaths. Okay, and I told him, and I'm going to be honest, I was bitter about it. I said, if you think that they have done anything, you're lying to yourself. Because, I mean, I lost how many coworkers and nothing was done about it. I've lost how many friends and it's, you know, whatever. Like, look at, like, again, Chessie Marie. But that is why I went to Ruby. And that's how I did get the information that there was a file open about this. And he knows that I did that. And I told him that they are aware of it. But it was still, I mean, you could think of it as being like I was snitching on him, which I honestly, I don't know that I told Ruby anything that she didn't know, but I think I might have with Aaliyah's body.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I don't know if it was that bird making noise, but I was hearing something over here.
I did make it. Okay, never mind.
No, it sounded like movement outside of the vehicle. I just want to make
okay.
sure no one was...
Oh, wait, is that the lighthouse? Okay, this is not a good place to be, honestly. Oh, God, no. No, no,
What?
no.
You all right?
I don't want to be this close to the lighthouse. I didn't realize. I saw something here.
Okay. We'll reposition over.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna die.
How do you think that?
Do you know what I saw at the lighthouse?
No idea.
TJ Walker.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but TJ's been dead.
He's been dead for 7 months. I know. I saw him. He spoke to me.
Okay,
I swear to God, it happened. I swear.
What were you doing at the lighthouse?
Why is that the question?
Pretty scary place to go to. Clearly. And this is after you've spoken to Edgar about the things he's done?
I don't agree with bringing someone back, okay? I'm not going to clarify about what I'm about to say, okay? I don't agree with bringing someone back. Period. If I'm told that someone wants to bring someone back, I asked Norman to not do that. So I went every other day and I left a note begging him to not do it. Until one day I went and I wasn't alone there anymore. And I haven't been back since. I swore I wouldn't go back.
Were you begging him not to bring back?
If I tell you, you'll know what all this is connected to. I'm gonna be dead. Is this really, like, do you guys really want me to die? Like, I'm one of the few people that actually cares about others in this city.
No.
It's what's gonna happen.
We're just trying to get...
Aaliyah. Please, please, you can't name me in any of this, okay? I just... It's not right. It's not right. Let her just be at peace.
On the same page there.
Yeah, as am I.
Listen, Jordan.
And he shot her and he wants to bring her back. Maybe he should have shot her to fucking begin with.
Jordan, I think you've got good intentions here. I really do. I think you're wrapped up in a bunch of stuff you really shouldn't be wrapped up in.
I know.
Why were you helping Edgar the night of the debate?
Oh, I just said that was done because he wanted to, like, talk to me. And I was just saying that I was done because I was campaigning for one of the judges. Iggy Lou. I'm his campaign manager. So I was obviously there at the debate. Iggy is my superior clerk.
And that time that McNulty spotted you meeting up with him?
Yep. I was in someone else's car. I drove to the pier, under the pier in Polito. That was, I think, the second time he wanted to meet up. He wanted to talk to me then. He just needed to talk to someone again. And Brandon didn't even know that he talked to me at that point. But I spoke to him, and then McNulty showed up, and it looked like I had tipped off McNulty, honestly. But McNulty also has seen me at the lighthouse. McNulty saw me the time that I was there, and I saw TJ. It wasn't just TJ that I saw that night. It was TJ and Sean from ADMC.
Quillen?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that why you went to the lighthouse?
No, I just went to the lighthouse to ask that Aaliyah not be brought back because I don't agree with that. I don't think it's right. I think that she deserves to have peace, just like everyone else. And actually, I can tell you exactly what I said because I left a letter, and I have the letter, I think, still on me. Actually, no, I don't. Maybe I left it at my apartment, but it said to please, like, he has good interests at heart, but it's not right for her to be brought back as some kind of an abomination. I just couldn't handle that. It wasn't right.
I agree with you. For what that's worth.
You're gonna make a deal with death to bring someone back because you realize that you fucked up. Maybe just think about things before you do them. Maybe don't shoot her. Anyway, I mean, I was shot by my ex, so I mean maybe that's why it was a personal thing. No, not by him, but because of him. Anyway, I'm sorry.
No, you're okay.
It's just been I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I want to bring something up.
Yeah.
Obviously, for your safety and well-being,
Yeah.
naming you in a report would
Mhm.
be incredibly stupid. Very
Yeah.
silly.
Right.
Regardless if it's tagged as an investigation, can't be FOIA'd, all it takes is one person to slip up.
Exactly.
Which means I need to know from you how best to communicate said information to the others involved, like York
York,
or
you need to speak to her
Carter.
verbally in a
Okay.
location that she knows how I am. Like she met me, like I said, at the ranger station, like the old ranger station. Like when I said that, that was to say, like, if you were to communicate with her, she would know exactly that I'm telling the truth.
Okay.
That was why I spoke that to you. For you to not want to meet there, that checks out. I appreciate that. That's exactly in line with and I know that I sound paranoid, but I should be. Like I mean,
Jordan, additionally, I'm gonna be completely real with you. I don't know that I can put some of what you're saying in a report regardless, even unnamed.
no, I get
Like
it.
this
No, I
this is
get it. Yeah.
not this is not gonna be there won't be a report. There's my
No,
notes.
yeah.
I will ensure that Aaron and York are informed of the
Yeah.
conversation we've had.
Yeah.
But
No, I get it. I know I sound crazy, and I told Ruby that. I was like, I sound absolutely batshit crazy. I know I do. And if I had not been there and seen this like specter or shade of a person that I met and knew 7 months ago, like I'm one of the few people that was even around or that cared about this whole thing back then. Like it blew my mind to see, like, I know again how I sound. Then I went off on Sean about ADMC killing my friend Chastity. So, it kind of it was just a lot. And then I ended up just leaving because it was really awkward. I mean, I don't know. I sound crazy. I know I do. But it's a lot all at once. And I just want you guys to know that, like, I have been ahead of it as best as I could be from the get go. And Ruby knows this.
I think I'm being completely real with you. I think you're very likely going to sound crazy to some.
Yeah, I know.
Not everyone.
I'm not going back there. Ever. Ever.
It's for the better.
No, I know.
I'm going to ask this, and it's going to be very forward, very blunt.
Please go ahead.
You didn't make a deal, did you?
No, I did not. I know better. It's a monkey's paw. I can't. I do know that deals have been made, though.
Recently?
I do know that it's too late. I was very implicit that I did not want Aaliyah to be brought back. I was told that it's too late. And that kills me. It kills me. She deserves to be at peace. Like, she doesn't get to make this decision on her own. Like somebody else is making a deal for her. Like, even on her, even in her resting place, she doesn't get to just like decide. Like, somebody else is gonna like what, pry her from the clutches of death itself. That's not fair. It's not right. I do know that she is buried somewhere in a freezer. Oh my god.
Buried in a freezer?
She was taken